Hey guys, it's Brendan Borman back from their 270 video. Today I'll be playing as Joe Biden 2020, taking on another Joe Biden 2020 and Eli Caldwell. Good luck to my opponent. Today is January the 20th, 2021, Inauguration Day, where Joe Biden is being named and sworn in as the 46th President of the United States. Very important day. Wanted to celebrate this by playing as Joe Biden, and stay tuned to the end of the video for a special 270 announcement. But first, let's look at Joe Biden's stats. Of course, he is a very strong candidate across the board, with his only negatives coming in the Republican national groups of evangelicals, big conservative, and gun lobby. So what I like to do with some of these players who have African American bonuses and Old South bonuses is start off in the Old South. So I'm going to start off in classic Old South, Louisiana, North Carolina, Virginia, and Maryland, as I do not know much about my opponent. So it looks like that Eli is going to prioritize getting into Florida, in double pip Florida, and single pip Ohio. So really putting his stamp toward the swing state bonus. And so because we get that Old South opening uncontested, I will be able to secure the Old South bonus, which will net me $55,000 of Old South cash every single turn. That is important in the race for the African American bonus, should I pivot to New York, because my opponent has Florida. Now, with the extra 125, I have to decide, what am I going to do? Am I going to pressure Florida? Am I going to pressure Ohio, which both would be decent options? Or I could look at maybe contesting the swing state bonus by putting some funds in Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico, Iowa. But really my eyes are going to be toward Pennsylvania because he strikes me as a newer player. And so that Ohio, Pennsylvania, Florida combination is one that new players go after. But also Wisconsin. Wisconsin is super important because Ohio, Wisconsin, New Mexico, and Florida is the cheapest path to that $200,000 needed for the swing state bonus. And so if he is a veteran player, he might know that. Plus, Pennsylvania and Wisconsin are both manufacturing states. And with North Carolina, I'm that much closer to getting manufacturing without Texas. So that's the end of the turn. It looks like he just spent money in Florida and Ohio, which A, limits him from getting swing states. He's still 2 turns away. And B, he went up in a state that I'm not even contesting. So definitely strikes me as a newer player. And so what my response to this is going to be is a direct competition for that swing state bonus by opening up into Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, Iowa, and New Hampshire. Now, I have that $55,000 of Old South money that I could use to expand to Georgia, maybe in Arkansas or a South Carolina. But I do expect some pressure in North Carolina or Virginia. So I want to save that money in case I need it for defense. But if I keep $140,000, I'll be able to double tap New York next turn if I need to, or contest for that swing state bonus. So Arizona, Colorado, and Iowa are all uncontested, and New Hampshire. So it looks like Biden, my opponent, is going to be the one who beats us into New York, and he does steal Pennsylvania. And he does pressure Virginia. So no pressure North Carolina, just Virginia pressure. But we are in enough states where we can still get that swing state bonus a lot easier than he can. However, we're going to have to make the right call here. So I can go up and actually lock Virginia, but I can go to the 7th pip using all Old South money and then open up South Carolina, which leaves me $378,000 of pure cash, 6120, 180 to 4,300. I could keep going. So I could guarantee a Pennsylvania flip and use the rest of the money for a swing state push. Or I might just go an extra pip into Pennsylvania, just so next turn my lead is even more, maybe cause my opponent to think twice about going for Pennsylvania. So we've got 1 pip defense in Ohio. Pennsylvania does flip. And Virginia holds. Clash. Got slightly lucky there, but we knew that was a possibility. Interestingly enough, if he does get that, that does not net him the swing state bonus. So that expenditure in New York was good for opening up other routes, but he's already at a disadvantage by not having the Old South bonus that I have. And now we can actually get swing states uncontested. So I will go up in all these states: New Hampshire, Wisconsin, Iowa, Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado. And even though I don't want to leave Virginia exposed, I'm going to, because I can pip up in South Carolina and guarantee that I keep that Old South bonus. So let's see what Joe Biden does here. Again, it's turn number 5. He does zero spend. So that's going to put the pressure on us to expand. Maybe I can go into Florida. Sometimes I'll lock Virginia in this scenario, but he does forfeit. So that's a good game to Eli. Unfortunately, he did not wait until the 9th turn, so that win will not count on the leaderboard for me as a win, but it will count as a loss for Eli. Good game. And as promised, let's get into the breaking news. So I just talked to someone on the 270 team, and in celebration of the inauguration, they're coming out with a brand new candidate. It's going to be another Joe Biden candidate. We're not sure at this time if it's going to have any impact on the Biden 2020 candidate, but there will be a new candidate playable that you guys can see in the 270 game in the coming days, this week. Thank you guys so much for your support. The channel reached 500 subscribers this week. And until next time, I will catch you guys in the next 270 video.